Hope you're all still awake. Late Night Mega here. And, well, okay, I guess we'll be the exterminator for these rats. But before we kill them, we are going to try and steal from them. I like how the rat was backing up there. You can see we stole a rat pelt. Basically, every monster enemy in the game will have something that we can steal from. Something we can steal from them. And what we do with stuff like rat pelts is we sell them for gil. That's the primary way we end up getting money in this game. Yeah, I have rats following me. I should deal with them. I was looking for other treasures down here, guys. Come on. Okay, so I got a rat pelt from the bee one, so we can go ahead and kill the bee one. And it's gonna run away when we try to kill it. Alright, and let's go ahead and steal from the third one, and we'll finish up here. And we got his rat pelt, but there's a secondary side to this. I want to make sure I'm not missing any, like, super important treasures. But don't worry, that doesn't ever happen in this run. I'm sure it won't.
Wow, Vaughn!
And got a
You
two-hit
got him all
combo.
yourself? Guess I know who to call when something big comes along.
Hey, it's good practice for the desert. I'm ready for anything now.
Yeah, bring on the final boss.
That's enough for today. You should get back to Miguel's place, Kites. Aren't you running errands for him?
Oops, totally forgot. You should come, Vaughn. He's busy today. Might have some work for you to do, too.
I've got other, work to do. Hey, lock this place up for me, will you? If Miguel finds out we've been down here, he'll tan our hides.
Watch him find out. Alright, the royal city of Rabanasta. Rabanaster. I like Rabanasta better. Ooh, a star fruit. At least I'm assuming that's a star fruit. It looks like a star fruit.
Sir, you haven't paid, and I... What? Haven't paid? On second thought, please, sir, take it. It's a gift.
Well, normally people who aren't above the law have to pay for stuff.
Your luck, peddler.
Oops, sorry.
Which way you're going, churl? What? My pouch! It's gone! The boy! Get out of the
Haha.
way! Oh!
They deserve that.
What? Hey, that's mine.
That
What do you
pouty
mean,
face.
yours? You've been stealing again. What happens if they catch you? We need you to be there for us, Vaughn. You're no good to anyone if you're locked away in a dungeon.
Oh, what? Am I the leader now? We're orphans. The first thing you learn is you gotta watch out for yourself. Come on, Pinello. You know it as well as I do. Hey, you give that back. What do you think you're doing?
I thought that this money was the people of Dalmasca's property. The Imperials stole it from us, so it's only fair that we take it back. It's our duty as Dalmascans. Well, wasn't that what you said?
Yeah, but I never said anything about taking it back from me.
This is for that bread you took the other day. Just because I help Miguelo out every now and then, it doesn't mean that you get to eat for free too, you know.
No such thing as a free
that.
lunch, folks.
You think I like living like this? One of these days, I'll fly an airship of my own. I'll be a sky pirate, free to go where I will.
Big dreams for a lowly orphan citizen.
Well, be careful. You'll never fly anything if you're rotting in a dungeon.
You keep saying that, Penel.
Oh, Miguelo had some errands that need doing. He wanted you to drop by his place. It might be a good idea to lend a hand.
You mean work instead of steal and be a sky pirate? Oh, come on. Okay, so now we have a lot of shops that are open to us right now. But before that, let's go back and see if we can punch that Imperial in the face. Maybe that wouldn't be the best idea. Okay. Alright, do you people have anything to say? No. Oh, you do. But I don't care to talk to you. So yeah, the people with smiley faces over their heads, those are the ones you can talk and interact with. The other ones that are just kind of standing around, don't ever do anything. You can't talk to them or anything. They're just kind of like background information. They're part of the scenery, shall we say. Makes the game a lot more manageable.
I was waiting.
Penelo said you needed something?
Oh, you're interrupting my thoughts.
Had me some packages supposed to be arriving by courier. In the morning, perhaps he ran into some trouble on the desert. Now I've no foodstuffs to prepare for the banquet tonight.
So you want me to find this courier? Hey, no problem.
No problem. The desert teems with trouble. I'd be sending you to early grave, my boy. No, I've arranged for some replacement goods from Tomage over at the Sandsea.
So you want me to go to the tavern to pick him up?
Actually, I asked Kites to do that. Wouldn't you know he's gone missing on me, too? I can't leave my shop, and I've
Get to the
on another
point.
chore at the moment, you see. What I want you to do is run over to the Sandsea and fetch Kites back. What do you say?
Sounds wild.
It's easy work, and you'll thank me for it someday.
Yeah, but by that day you'll probably be dead from the 3 lifetimes worths of cigarettes you've been smoking to get that voice. But okay, yeah, let's check the map. And I guess we'll start by heading over to the Sandsea. Oh, someone to talk to. Yeah, nothing really interesting. So yeah, the people add to the background. It makes things feel really big, but the amount of people you can actually talk to is a lot more manageable, but I'm still not going to talk to all the NPCs. Most of them just don't have anything interesting to say. And if they do, well, I'll just figure it out.
There you are, Kites. Stop loafing around.
Look, Vaughn, look! This is it! This is why Miguelo's courier didn't get here on time.
A creature spotted in the Ester sand. What is that thing?
Ah, Vaughn.
It's an evil tomato wearing
Miguelo sent you
pajamas.
too, did he? He's a busy man these days, that Miguelo, if I dare say so myself. I don't envy him the work, though. Not a bit. Quite the affair throwing a banquet to welcome the Imperials, eh?
Welcoming? We should be... whatever. Say, Tomage, what's this?
Nah, don't remind me. Got some nastiness out there in the Ester sand. What's stopping our couriers? And that means shortages all around. Thought I'd put up a bill, offer a reward to anyone who can knock that nasty back in its place.
Now that's work. Sounds 10 times better than running errands for Miguelo.
That's right! Vaughn, you should give it a shot!
And you should be getting back to Miguelo. Now, Kites. He was waiting for you.
Oh, right.
Alright, so how does this bill thing work? Well, conveniently, Tomage is going to tell us. People post bills on the notice board, and, yeah, headhunters track people, but hunters will and we'll track down monsters. So people want a monster killed, they'll post a bill, and we can go talk to that person, accept the quest, and then go on the hunt. I really like this system in the game. It's one of my favorite little side things that the Final Fantasy series has done, because it's all about battling other monsters. And basically these monsters that we go hunting for, they're more like bosses or mini-bosses, sometimes even more difficult than storyline bosses, as I'm sure we'll run across. Remember, I'm not playing this game completely blind. I did play up to a certain point, and I'll let you know what that is when we get there. But we will get into blind territory. That won't be for a little bit. And Tomaj here is just explaining the basics of the license board, which he's going to make us try out. And I'm kind of familiar of it. Basically, every time we kill an enemy, we'll get experience points, which you know how that works, but we'll get license points. Usually just one, but bigger enemies can give 2 or 3, bosses can give more, hunts can give more as well. So, yeah, let's... Oh, Rogue Tomato, the hunt begins. Every time we accept a quest and then talk to the petitioner of the quest, or the hunt, we'll get a pop-up message like that. So, new to the Zodiac age, as opposed to the PS2 version of this game, well, PS2 version that we got here in the United States, when we go to use the license board for the first time, we don't have just one single license board with everything on it. We have 12 different job choices, and you can kind of see what they are. Yeah, Shikiri, Bushi, Black Mage, Archer, Foe Breaker, Time Battle Mage, Monk, Knight, Red Battle Mage, Machinist, Ulan, and White Mage. For Vaughn's first job, I'm going to give him the Shikari. It's basically like a hunter-type job class if we're comparing them with the jobs from, say, other Final Fantasies or Final Fantasy Tactics Advance A2 from the DS. And we're going to use our license points to get accessories. One, to equip that armlet that Tomaj gave us. And I'll just check out some other abilities here. Yeah, first aid, restored HP when critical. Martyr, gain MP when you take damage. Light armor. We don't have any of that yet. Daggers too. And if you highlight a space that you're not next to, I mean, you can kind of see how this works. You have to get the space next to something before you can get that something. So, yeah. You can't just hop all around the board willy-nilly. You have to, you know, take a path along other things. But that is how we get the ability to equip better equipment, or also just other abilities, HP buffs, attack buffs, magic power buffs, things like that. All that stuff can be found on the license board. So we'll be going there quite a bit and planning out and, well, kind of customizing our characters, upgrading our characters. That's the word I'm looking for. Alright, so we equip the armlet there. It gives us a boost to our defense and also bumps up our HP a little bit, so that's nice. And where do I want to go now? I want to check out some shops. Maybe I want to check out some shops. I don't think we have enough money to check out shops. So, yeah, maybe I'll wait on that. Yeah, we'll just explore the town. I'm not using the fast forward button yet. If you press L1, you can basically go into fast forward mode. I'm basically going to use that as kind of like a run button just to make certain monotonous things go a little bit faster, such as traveling through cities or areas that we've already been to. Sometimes I'll be showing that on camera, sometimes
Let's see some papers, boy.
I'll just use it off
public
camera.
passage on account of the Lord Consul's parade.
Oh, gee,
I'll give
that's
you
too
papers.
bad. You see, it just so happens that your provisioner for the fete tonight, he sent me to pick up a few choice morsels for the Consul's dining pleasure. He wants them quick. I got the writ of transit right here. You see? Signed, Magello. I just hate to see the Consul upset because his food wasn't ready on time. And I sure hate to see him take it out on you.
The Lord Consul is a great man, and not one that...
He almost sounds like he's crying there.
Trifling matters.
He's a great man. He wouldn't do that to me.
Move along, boy. Wouldn't do to keep the Consul waiting. Right. Gates are closed after this.
Alright, but since we have the writ of transit and we kind of talked our way through there, he opens the gate for us, and a save crystal so we can refill our health and save the game. Well, I guess I don't really need to save the game. I'm not in any imminent danger. But I'll save it anyways. I'll be saving more often on screen when we get to, you know, areas unknown where I don't know what's coming up next. Which will be pretty much every time I see a new save crystal, I'll be like, yeah, I'm gonna save it here. And it sounds like I forgot some little side quest thing. I'm pretty sure there was someone we could talk to inside the city gate that's trying to get something to his friend there on the outside, but yeah, I didn't talk to them and therefore we missed it. I wouldn't worry too much about missing that. I'm sure it's the very beginning of the game, so yeah, I'm not going to be overly concerned. I'm not going to restart to do that. You'll probably just get some potions or something. You might get another one of those armlets we got. But yeah, expect me to miss a lot of the side quest. Dinosaurs. I want to hunt the dinosaurs. Actually, you don't want to hunt the dinosaurs. At least not right now. Not anytime soon. Because they'll deal like 600 damage to you in one shot. Yeah, they're like level 30 or something. So we have some cactus things that are much more my ability to fight. And so the Shikari job class is known for using daggers, but Vaughn comes already pre-equipped and licensed with the first level of daggers. So we'll steal, we'll get the Earthstone. I mean, a lot of the items, we got cactus fruit as well. Sometimes they'll also drop loot by killing them. But generally you can only steal one time from an enemy. So there's no point to continuously steal after you've successfully stolen something from the thing. And if you wait around just a couple seconds after an enemy falls, you'll get a little pop-up showing how much experience and license points you'll get from them. Don't worry if you didn't see it or it hasn't quite shown up. There'll be plenty of times where you get to see that information. Couldn't steal from Wolfe, so sometimes it fails. You just go back in and re-steal from him. Re-steal? Is that really the proper term? A re-steal implies you're doing it again when you didn't really do it successfully the first time. Yeah, 9 experience, 1 LP. Yeah, the enemies around here, they're just going to give 1 LP. Now, the thing that... yeah, I'll tell you right now, I can almost guarantee you I'm going to be over-leveled or over-licensed at the very least, because I have a tendency to, when I'm playing this game, just start walking in one direction, see enemies off in the distance, and then go chasing after them. And next thing I know, I'm chasing after, hunting down all the enemies on the screen. They're respawning, and I'm doing it again. And, you know, I enjoy it. You know, I kind of do enjoy the combat system of this. And I'm taking the approach of moving away while I'm waiting for my attack to charge. Just so you know, the enemy can't just come and keep pouncing on me. I don't know if it's realistically making any sort of a difference, but I'm going to do it anyways. You'll just have to wait and see if it ever makes a real difference. See, I didn't really avoid his attack there. Even though it didn't look like graphically he should have hit me, he still did. We got a level up there, so that's nice. Yeah, these guys aren't too much of a challenge. Once you start attacking an enemy, though, it will attack you back. Or sometimes if an enemy sees you in their sights, or you're close enough to them, they'll start coming over and attacking you. The wolves will do that. But, yeah, and the first time you open a new thing, so, yeah. You can open our clan primer. It tells us, you know, all about the hunts we're currently on, and what objectives we still have to do. Basically, in each hunt we'll have 4 basic objectives. One is to accept the hunt, but go see the petitioner, then go kill the thing. Killing the thing is the third thing. Yeah, first you accept the hunt, then you go talk to the petitioner, then you go hunt the monster, then you go back and talk to the petitioner, and then you're done. And then it'll say completed next to it. So yeah, nice, simple sort of method to doing that, and I appreciate that for such a large game that this is. I mean, just look at how big this first area is. It's wide open, there's tons of enemies, there's probably some treasures around somewhere. We've got 2 enemies there. I'm going to try and not fight both of them at once. If you press and hold the R2 button, you can flee, which means, you know, your party's all their commands will stop existing, and then you can just run away, or just, you won't attack enemies. You do still have to run with the control stick, otherwise you just have the fleeing, and you won't be moving anywhere, and the enemies will just keep attacking you, and you will stand there and do nothing to them, and it will look really silly. So, yeah, we're not going to do that. You see the giant T-Rex dinosaur thing over there? Yeah, we're staying far, far away from him. We don't want to make him angry. I don't even want to fight the enemies by him, just on the chance that the dinosaur sees that and then comes over and chomps me to death. Yeah, we don't need a silly game over in the first area. Now, you see, maybe it did make a difference there, me running away. Because if I had stayed, maybe his attack, he would have gotten his attack charged up and hit me a third time before I dealt that final blow to him. So, yeah. Or if they're in the midst of attacking me, their attack bar is full, but mine isn't. Yeah, like there, they have to come run after me a little bit while I still get more time to charge up, while they're just waiting to execute with their full bar. So it helps a little. At least I recommend it. Plus, you know, it's a full 3D adventure. You know, let's do some stuff that we couldn't do in other Final Fantasies that we've featured on this channel. And there's a little outpost here with people we can talk to. And things we can buy. And shiny stuff on the ground. 1 gil. Hooray, that was so worth coming all the way over here for. Yeah, if you noticed, you're not you're not going to get a ton of money from treasures, generally speaking. Yeah, so you can't just rely on treasures to get your money. You have to get the loot from killing enemies, but also more importantly, just from stealing from enemies in order to get enough stuff to sell, which don't worry about, well, most things don't worry about selling. We got a firefly. What is that? Let's check our inventory. It's not a loot. Weapon, armor. Ah, it's an accessory. Reduces experience earned to 0. License need accessories. Why would I want to do that? I mean, I guess later on, if I was getting paranoid about keeping everyone the same exact level or the same exact experience, I could use that to stop a character who's ahead from growing, but I don't see the need for that. Oh boy, and his dog. That dog looks like a smaller version of the wolves that I was just killing. And it's Dantro. Or Danto. No, it's Dantro. My playback on here isn't, I don't think I'm able to play this video back full screen while I'm commentating on it, so some of the text might be a little more difficult for me to see and make out. Alright, so he's just telling us where our rogue tomato friend is. Well, not really friend, we're out to kill him. Yeah, other than that, these people don't really say anything too interesting or funny. Actually, I don't think there are too many NPCs that will say funny things. That's another reason I generally don't talk to them. But yeah, so I guess next time we'll head back out where we were and try to kill that rogue tomato. You can't go the other exit over there because there's those Imperials and they'll just be like, halt.